World Cup star Carlos Valderrama. Many consider him the best passer in the MLS. The Clash hope that Miguel Espinosa can turn San Jose's offense into high gear. Hello again, everyone. This is Hal Ramey welcoming you to Tampa Stadium tonight. The Tampa Bay Mutiny playing host to the San Jose Clash. The Clash trying to get even to the 500 mark tonight, while the Mutiny is off in first place in the Eastern Conference. On our third telecast of the season, I want to welcome a new face to you, but an old friend to Bay Area soccer fans, old number 7 with the Earthquakes, Chris Dangerfield. And tonight, Chris, the Clash learn what life is like without Eric Winalda.
Thanks, Sal. Yes, unfortunately for the Clash, it's a case of where's Waldo this evening. And the Clash as a unit need to pick up the offense. One player that's really stepped up over the recent weeks has been Paul Bravo, the #1 draft pick for the Clash from Santa Clara University. Started the season in midfield, but since he moved up to striker, he's scored 4 goals in the last 4 games.
He's also picked up a couple of assists in that time. On the plus side for San Jose injury-wise, Ben Iroha, his hamstring has improved, Chris, and he'll be back in the starting lineup.
Yeah, let's hope that hamstring can really hold out this evening. He's such a strong addition to the squad and an important cog as far as the defense is concerned on the left-hand side.
So the Clash trying for their 4th win tonight. They have to go against the best in the East right now, the Tampa Bay Mutiny. The opening kickoff is coming right up. Tonight's San Jose Clash game is being brought to you by Community Hospital of Los Gatos, the official medical provider of the Clash. By Honda Stevens Creek, the official automobile of the San Jose Clash and Major League Soccer. By Rent-A-Computer, networking the Clash to the Silicon Valley. And by Decathlon Club, the official workout facility of the Clash. It's a warm night here in Tampa, at least by Bay Area standards in the last couple of weeks for us. But the Clash will be ready to go against the Tampa Bay Mutiny in just moments. Let's go down to the sideline and David Bolton.
Certainly one of the keys in this game for San Jose, the Clash's ability to control the midfield. Watch your eyes and keep your eyes on the Latin connection. Jorge Rodas and Henry Gutierrez in the midfield, and up front, Misael Espinosa. In the last game against Los Angeles, Coach Callaway quite pleased with how this trio worked the ball well together. Rodas coming in the final 30 minutes. Today, all 3 are starters, and we'll see how they fare up against the ever-so-talented Valderrama.
All right, David, the Clash will be wearing the lighter jerseys this evening, the white and the light green. And moving from our right to our left in the first half of play, Tampa in the darker uniforms. Tampa's season has been interesting, Chris. They won 2, lost 2, and now on a 2-game win streak.
Well, this is their home field. I'd like to see that they're going to continue that good play. But tonight, coming into this game, the Clash are looking to get a good result on the road.
Killer Bees there in the center circle, Beitcher and Bravo, and we're underway. The Clash with the opening possession here. They try to come up with their 2nd road win of the season. Won the last time out at New England. Iroha back in the starting lineup, playing it to Imanalo. Take a look at the starting lineups now. The Clash with Lanier in goal, and the Imanalo back in the defense with Martin, Doyle, and Dyack. The midfielders, they're all actually listed there with Rodas Gutierrez, and the newcomer Miguel Espinosa makes his 3rd start tonight. The Killer Bees, Paul Bravo and Jeff Beitcher, are up front for San Jose. Ball headed out of there by the Tampa Bay Mutiny, and they have it at midfield now for the first time. Valderrama, of course, the man to watch for the Mutiny. Great World Cup star, and we'll take a look at the Tampa Bay lineups here. Art Doherty in goal, a man familiar to a lot of Bay Area people. Pittman, Boyman, and Yallop in the defensive line. The Tampa Bay midfield, Vasquez, Ralston, who's a youngster playing very well, Backman, Hunyak, and the aforementioned Valderrama, with Ivan McKinley and Roy Lassiter up front. Thomas Rongen is the coach of the Tampa Bay Mutiny. Veteran of the Dutch Olympic team.
The key really tonight is that midfield, and Valderrama is going to be able to control the ball if you give him the time and space. He has a tremendous amount of ability to find players with quick early releases of his passes to the forwards, and the Clash will need to be aware of that this evening.
Espinosa's ball headed away, and Tampa Bay will gain control of the field here at Tampa Stadium, as you might see, is not at its best. They have recently had motocross and then a horse presentation here, and it's in very bad shape. There's Laurie Callaway. on the Clash bench along with Francisco Orana Ruiz to his right. So Callaway hopes that his troops can recover from a very difficult loss against Los Angeles last Sunday, in a game in which they lost by 1 and had a goal disallowed. All right, the Mutiny on the attack. Pushing it up into the right side of the field. Ralston, it's lost over the end line. And it'll be the first corner kick of the game. The Clash complaining that it was last hit by Ralston, but Rojas protest to no avail. And the Mutiny will have the initial corner kick of the match.
The good news is that Ben looked okay in that play. He seemed to back up quite well and change of pace as he was taken on, so he looked pretty solid there.
Martin Vasquez to hit it. That Hunyak right in the center of the field. It's knocked out in front and cleared, deflected, and knocked away again, and that'll go over the sideline. Give a throw into Tampa Bay. There's a look at Thomas Rongen, who played in the NASL for several years with Los Angeles, Washington, Fort Lauderdale. Later coached the Strikers. The Mutiny have the ball after the throw-in. Archer can't win it away, and it's knocked over across the field. It's 68 yards wide here. That's 5 yards wider than Spartan Stadium. 5 yards more narrow than the last game the Clash played on the road at New England. Roa comes up with the ball, and the Clash playing it in midfield. Beitzer after it, knocked away. And the Mutiny back on the attack. They're coming off 2 good wins in the last week. Here's Ralston crossing it right back in front. Chip just wide of the goal. Hunyak with a pretty good look at it there, but wide to the left, and Lanier not called upon there.
A very exciting start of the game, really how both teams are pushing hard. A nice little backheel pass inside to, I believe it was McKinley who just started it, and Hunyak really should have put that on the target.
Did not do well with it. Lanier comes into the game as the 3rd leading keeper in the in the MLS. Forgive me, folks. Got you standing next to me, Chris. I can blame you, huh?
Taking it back a few years, huh?
A 1.14 goals against average for Lanier thus far. Doyle up high and heads it back toward the center circle, and the Clash will get onto the attack here. Ball knocked over the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for San Jose. Beitzer to do the honors. Down the left side it goes. Bravo working down toward the end line. There you see it's 87 degrees, and well, high humidity by the standards we're used to, Chris. Not windy, and the field dry and choppy.
It could be a lot worse here in Tampa, and I think that both teams will get used to it after the first 10 minutes or so. The first 15 minutes of any game are always a little bit crazy, a little bit frantic, but most teams are trying to dominate. And the Clash are really pushing it towards the Mutiny right now, which is impressive.
Rodas and Espinosa got that play going, knocked out to midfield, and high into the air. Scramble for it, and we got a foul called. Roja will be called there for a high kick.
Pretty well a 50-50 challenge. I think both players went high for the ball, and Ben just got his foot a little bit higher than Lassiter did on that one.
Roy Lassiter shaken up, U.S. national team member. He has 2 goals and assists this year, the 2nd marquee player for the Mutiny behind Valderrama. Ivan McKinley is Tampa's leading scorer at this point with 2 goals and 2 assists for 6 points. And again, we're just tuning in. Eric Winalda not on the trip. A shoulder separation suffered against Colorado. There's a weak pass, and Doherty has to come out to knock it away.
For a moment there, I thought Paul was going to be in with a chance, but the ball just carried through the goalkeeper, Doherty.
In the Clash in the lighter uniforms tonight. Marshall whites and the light green, and Tampa in the darker colors. Winalda with the separated shoulder, which was suffered on the 8th of the month. Now the Clash with some time off. He should get back in there.
Yeah, the smart decision by Coach Callaway not to bring him on the trip. He wasn't really fit to play against LA Hal, and I think the rest are doing good.
All right, the keys for tonight's game brought to you by Soccer America. Chris?
Well, I think we'll see Beitzer and Gutierrez up there supporting Espinosa and Bravo a lot more tonight. I know that's the Coach Callaway's decision to do that. Valderrama, that's a tough thing. The way he plays 1 and 2 touch, it's tough to put that kind of pressure on him all the time. So I hope we can do that. And obviously we'll have to see more goals, but as long as we get those shots off, I think that's the most important thing for a road win.
It's the 2nd time Mark Doherty's come off his line with some weak passes back there, putting his team in trouble. Here's the keys for the Mutiny.
Well, they've had trouble maintaining 90 minutes of play. They've lost a 3-goal lead on the road recently to New York, and as the game goes on, we'll see how that goes. Without Evans Wise in the team, I think that's going to be difficult for them. It's definitely a big loss down the flanks, and that may work to the Clash's advantage. Once again, Valderrama's a key as far as Roy Lassiter is concerned. If they can get the ball through to him, it will probably be Valderrama doing the supporting passes.
You mentioned Mark Doherty, the keeper for Tampa, played with the old Blackhawks from 98 through 93, the MVP of the 1991 Championship Series. Native of Cupertino. Played collegiately at Fresno State.
He's a very solid goalkeeper, Hal. No secret that Coach Callaway was trying to draft Doherty in the first round as far as the MLS draft was concerned.
Tampa's throw in won by Iroha, and the Clash has it in the attacking end of the field. Espinosa holding, looking down toward Beicher, sends it back in front, and it's knocked away from Martin. And comes out to midfield where John Doyle runs it down for San Jose. The Clash captain finds himself some space and knocks it over to Iroha. No score here after about 7.5 minutes at Tampa Stadium. Ball coming to Rodas now. Nice little fake there. Clash looking to get the early lead here. Ball goes down shoot deep for Espinosa. Doherty off his line to pick it up for Tampa.
The Clash definitely putting a lot of pressure on the Tampa defense at this particular time. It's nice to see them putting so much high pressure on the road. And Coach Callaway, as you said, he's definitely going after a road victory here.
All right, Doherty sending it to the middle of the field. Backpedaling Dyack heads it away. That'll give Tampa a throw-in.
Tampa Bay.
So it'll be a throw-in for the Mutiny here. Ball coming out to Valderrama. You see the U.S. shutting out China today. Michelle Akers' 91st career goal as the U.S. ladies win the World Cup. Big victory to the United States in that one, so congratulations to them. A lot going on this time of the year. Evans Wise not here with Tampa tonight. He's playing on the Trinidad and Tobago national team. They just came up with a win in Canada last night. All right, the Mutiny on the attack. Valderrama, easy to identify. Plays one down the middle, and they manage to keep on side. Dangerous opportunity here. Out in front, it's tackled away. Imanalo trying to win it, and a foul is called. Just as Lassiter got to the ball, it'll be a free kick for Tampa.
First example there of Valderrama getting into the play. Timmy Martin just a little bit late getting to him. He played a little 1-2, nice little through ball. He caused a lot of problems for the Clash defense, and Imanalo came out and made a fairly dangerous tackle, which the referee's given a foul at the top of the box.
McKinley standing alongside Valderrama. Vasquez and Pittman are there too. Clash forming about a 3-man, they get a 4-man wall now as they back him up the required 10 yards. So an opportunity for Valderrama and the Mutiny right here.
Pittman's got a heck of a left foot here.
There's a shot, and boy, that was close. The Mutiny claiming that Lanier got a piece of it, want the corner kick, but not so. It's a goal kick, and Valderrama with a narrow miss there.
Well, he bent it around the wall real nice, and actually Tom had it covered, but they've got so much arsenal there at the top of the box with Pittman's left foot and Valderrama's ability to put the banana kick on the ball.
He can do a lot with it. Here it is, another look, Chris.
Well, he just sneaked over the top of the left-hand side of the wall, and it's I don't know whether Tom actually touched it or not, but he went well wide at the end of the day.
Looked to me like he didn't quite get to it. All right, the ball headed around at midfield once, twice, 3 times. Imanalo, the last man to hit it. Iroha runs it down, chips it into the air. But look out, here comes Lassiter. He's got a chance, cleared up by Lanier.
Very dangerous opportunity. I thought Roy was going to get on the end of that one, and Tom actually did real well to read the play and the speed of the ball, and didn't panic.
There have been 3 very poor passes to keepers tonight. They've had to come off their line twice. Doherty, neither quite as dangerous as that one that gave Lassiter an opportunity, but Lanier got out there and was able to kick it away just in time. And here's a yellow card issued across the way. Looks as though Espinosa will be booked for the first time in his MLS career.
That was a tough call there. I think he was just going for the ball, got a little bit mixed up with the Tampa Bay play on the left-hand side. An early card by the referee, but not really warranted in my opinion.
So this one is about 15 yards beyond the top of the penalty area as Laurie Callaway looks on. Ball coming through the area, but one on the right side. Tampa keeping it. Back in front, chip right down the middle. Valderrama pushing it right side. Opportunity. Corman can't get to it, and it's over the end line. Corner kick for Tampa. That was deflected away from Corman.
Some good pressure here by Tampa. Another great little ball by Valderrama. Just a first-time pass, started through the defense, causing so much trouble for the Clash defense there.
Martin Vasquez will take the free kick. There's our next telecast 3 weeks from tonight. The Clash at Dallas. We're with us at 5:30 on June the 8th.
Header by Ivan McKinley.
All right,
Goal kick,
Flash.
San Jose. Attention, Mutiny
Well,
fans,
gets the ball here on the throw, eh?
Carlos Valderrama has signed the goals for kids.
There's a look at Henry Gutierrez making his second start as a member of the San Jose Clash tonight. And stolen along the sideline, but Clash should win it back. It's knocked away by Lassiter, and the Mutiny will come up with the ball at midfield. Scoreless after 12 minutes here at Tampa Stadium. Tampa, Chris, has been outshot in nearly every game. They've made the most of the scoring opportunities they've had. And they're 4-2 as Beitcher comes up with it at midfield. Slash for the chance. Espinosa winds up, fires. That's up too high. Goal kick.
Both teams are really going high pressure at this particular time in the game and causing a lot of chances at either end. There we had an early ball won in the midfield by Jeff Beitcher. A nice little pass to Espinosa. Shot from a long way out, but both teams look hungry to score tonight, Hal, which is great.
Yeah. Espinosa, 10-year veteran of the Mexican First Division, 37 appearances with the national team, and everyone on the Clash excited about what he'll add to this team. There's a ball won at midfield, but taken away again, kicked out of there by Tampa, back into the penalty area, and it'll be taken there by Tom Lanier.
Espinosa looks so sharp and dangerous in these first two games, Hal. He's a tremendous addition, and I've got a feeling he may open his account tonight.
There's a scramble to the wrong point. Will be called for a foul as he wrapped up Beitcher going after that one.
He was all over Jeff on that one. It's a dangerous situation to have a free kick here. These positions out here get good service from Ben or from Rodas. John Doyle's up there on the far post.
Right, ready for the free kick. Three-man wall is set. And it's over Doyle's head and grabbed out of the air by Doherty. Stop by Stevens Creek Honda. Test drive one of the new 1996 models and enter your son or daughter in the Honda Ball Boys Ball Girls contest. Two lucky kids will be honorary ball boy and ball girl every game. Sponsored by Stevens Creek Honda, your one-price store on Stevens Creek Boulevard in San Jose. Flash have it back in midfield. Beitcher setting it down the middle for Espinosa. Gets one of those funny hops, and not to make excuses here, but I think you can see on your screen the field here is not a pure green. It's all chopped up to the motocross and the horses, and we are told it is in better shape than the last game here. It's not exactly an even surface, would you say?
No, we were down there earlier today, Hal. It's not looking good in parts, but the Clash is dominating that midfield area right now, which is the key to this early pressure. Timmy Martin all over Valderrama there early in the game. Won a great tackle in the midfield. Henry Gutierrez, as you mentioned, seems to be slotting real nice in that midfield position.
There's a look at the playing field here at Tampa Stadium, and a lot of patches of not so green, shall we say. But it is the same for both teams, as the saying goes. And John Doyle, being chased by Valderrama, knocks it back into the attacking end for San Jose. Headed down the middle. Espinosa after it with Bravo, and pulled out of there by the Mutiny. Well, the Clash, as you suggested a minute ago, Chris, has dominated here the last 5 minutes in controlling the ball in midfield, bringing in the attacking end.
And Tampa doesn't look comfortable when they're put under pressure like this. I mean, they're definitely having some problems at the back, clearing it out of there.
Doherty's ball goes over the sideline. Be a throw-in for San Jose. 15 minutes into the game. It's Dyack to make the throw. San Jose looking to get that early goal. You'll love to do it on the road. That started them on their way to that 2-1 victory at New England 2 weeks ago tonight. They led that one 2-0 before the penalty kick got the Revolution back close.
Yeah, that first goal was always the key, Hal. If you can get that goal on the road, it's just a matter of time before the home team has to take more and more chances later in the game, and maybe you can increase that to a 2 or 3 goal lead at that particular time.
Foul's called to be a free kick for San Jose. Rodas placing it down. It's about 16 yards from the end line, maybe 12 yards or so right of the penalty area.
Right. It's a throw-in.
Well, Rodas was fooling me. He wanted to get a free kick, but it's just a throw-in. I was going with it. The referee didn't go along, though.
Rodas was going with it as well.
Ball lost over the sideline for another throw-in. The referee tonight, that's the Baramas, the man in red in the center of the field. Flash winning it back. And really dominated possession time here in the midfield and attacking end for the last several minutes. Can they do something with it to pay off in the early lead? Rodas taking it down near the end line. Back in front of his loss, and the Mutiny will clear it out of there. Valderrama marked by Martin. Martin will be staying with him all night long. Here comes Hunyak up the left side. Down the wing it goes to McKinley. He passes forward to Hunyak and back to Valderrama. Down the middle to Lassiter. Back to McKinley he goes, out on the wing. Winds up against Dyack. Dyack chops it away over to the sideline, be a throw in Tampa.
You can see immediately that they're so much more effective that being Tampa when the ball goes to Valderrama. He has the ability to just keep the ball going in the forward direction.
Well, I think if you just watch, he just reads the field so well. Sees everything out there and gets rid of the ball so quickly.
His release is real quick, and he very seldom has more than 1 or 2 touches on the ball.
He's got it at the penalty arc, into Lassiter, fires, scores! Lassiter beats Lanier to the near post. Valderrama set him up, and the Mutiny go out in front, 1-0.
Well, to be honest with you, Hal, I think that has to be against the run of play, to be fair. The Clash have really dominated most of the game so far. But once again, Valderrama, you don't need to give him much time or space. He takes a quick pass, gives a return pass into Way Lassiter, and it's a good finish.
Comes in the 18th minute. Here's another look at it. Lassiter with the left foot with an air right post. That's his 3rd goal of the season. And he takes over the scoring lead for the Tampa Bay Mutiny.
You know, once again, the quick pass from Valderrama set the whole thing up. As the defense is trying to pressure onto him, he makes a quick release, and Lassiter has the time to pick his spot. And he struck it well and low into the corner.
So Tampa out in front, 1-0. Martin Vasquez will also get an assist on that goal. And the Clash will have to come from behind tonight.
I don't see them changing the game plan right now. I mean, they really have been playing well to this point, so I don't think there's a point to panic in the game at all. We just need to keep playing the same way we are.
I believe it's Aroha just got a yellow card for getting locked up with Hunyak a little bit.
He got called for throwing the ball away, I think, after the referee had asked him to throw it back to the throw-in, so sort of delay of time, yellow card there.
I think you have to say so far in these first, 8 games now of the MLS season, the referees are not afraid to hand out those yellow cards. And, of course, for the Clash, it cost Michael Imanalo a game. He had to sit out last match with L.A. after accumulating 5 cards.
They're real quick, and some are inexperienced. I think as the level of play continues to get better in the MLS, I think hopefully the referees have to continue to go with it and improve as well. Right now, San Jose leading the Mutiny in 3 fouls to 1, which really, is indicative of it being a pretty open game right now.
In the center circle, the Mutiny has the backboard. That's lifted high into the air. Who will get under it? It'll be John Doyle heading it back to the attacking end for San Jose. Bravo after it. Leaves it for Espinosa. Flash now moving into the attacking end of the field. Rodas holding. Faking. Doing well against McKinley. Drops it back on the right side to Dyack. Dyack drives in front, blocked, and will be one at midfield, but scrambling back court to get it for San Jose. And Rojas chips it down the middle, chips it beyond Bravo, cleared out again by the Mutiny, but Imanalo is there to win it. They get 9. There's the attacking in for San Jose. Rojas and Lassiter are all locked up, and a foul's been called. And a yellow card for Imanalo.
That's a bad decision by the referee. Both players are going for the ball 50-50. Sure, Lassiter did well. He's a little bit quicker than Michael on that particular occasion, but that was not a yellow card foul.
Here's another look at it. A little pushing going on. And, well, I don't see a yellow card there, Chris.
Now this got tangled up a little bit.
Both got their arms out.
Just got tangled up. It's a foul, but it's not a yellow card caution.
All right, throwing for San Jose. Beitcher goes after it, knocked away. Into the center circle it goes. Headed out, Lassiter after it. Imanalo wins it away. McKinley taps it back to Vasquez. On to McKinley again. Chips it back for Vasquez. He's around Rodas, but coming back is Espinosa to knock it away. And the Clash counterattack. Flags up, though, and it's offside.
Martin Vasquez does a good job for this Tampa Bay team as well. He's just been called up for the U.S. national team, Hal. And he plays that defensive role and allows Valderrama the freedom to basically go where he wants to go.
Get a look at Henry Gutierrez. He's from North Carolina State. 3-time All-American there. Gutierrez joined the team just a couple of weeks ago after a very successful indoor campaign with Kansas City. And he's a promising youngster, Mark, no question about it.
Well, he's made that adjustment real quick. I mean, he's to make that adjustment from playing indoor to playing outdoor, and he's done it so quickly and settled. I think probably the man of the match in the last home game.
Or they're onside. Here's an opportunity for the Mutiny. A shot to score! Steve Ralston, the youngster we were telling you about at the start of the game, picks up his second goal. Very close to being offside, but he was on, and the Mutiny, with 2 goals in the opening 22 minutes, have a 2-0 lead.
A breakdown in the Clash defense there, and as you say, it looked like it could have been an offside call, but it looked like it was a fair call at the end of the day. Once again, Valderrama involved. A beautiful little back heel flick. Benny Roa looking for the offside call, and a very cool and calm finish by Steve Ralston, the youngster from Florida University.
So there you saw it, Roja raising his hand just as we pick up the second replay there, but no offside flag was up. Once again, Ralston has the goal.
Once again, the key there, the Valderrama pass. Just a quick release gave Steve Ralston the ability and the time to get into the penalty area on that one, Hal.
So the Clash down 2-0 here early on. The situation they just haven't faced, Mark, or Mark,
it's Chris.
My friend Chris and I didn't. We left Mark home. Sorry about that, Chris.
Okay.
The 2 early losses for the Clash games, they never trailed, losing shootouts at Dallas and at home with Kansas City.
Well, it's definitely an uphill battle for them at this particular time, but once again, I mean, other than the 2 quick breakdowns we've had, the Clash have played very well here, Hal, and the game is no way is this game over at this particular time. They just have to maintain their composure and make sure they get themselves back into the game, and the old adage is 1 goal at a time, right?
That's it. Get 1, then 2. All right, see what the Clash can do. Gutierrez driving it down the middle of the field, dropped over to Espinosa, cleared out, and he'll get to it. Beitcher goes after it, but controlled, and now it'll be won by Iroha. Ben faking left. Playing it ahead, and a weak pass doesn't get the Beitcher in time, and will go the other way. Quick counterattack for Tampa Bay, but Imanalo is there to knock it down for the Clash. Michael's long ball. It was too long over the head of Espinosa and collected back there by Mark Jordan. Trying to make the Clash were down 2-0 at Los Angeles. Came back to get 1 goal to get close there, and then went all hit the left post in the closing minute. Again, multi-goal deficits are different for the Clash, and Imanalo makes a throw in front of the San Jose bench. Now Iroha is going to take it just to the right of your screen and head it over the sideline again at midfield. The Clash will get another throw. You can see some of the fans getting into the wave here. That second goal has them turned on here in Tampa.
Well, it's obviously a good start for the Tampa Bay Mutiny, and it's one of those situations where the Clash has been those 2 goals down before in Los Angeles. Coach Callaway made some adjustments, and they know they can play well with that kind of deficit. So, as I say, this game's not over.
Iroha with some fancy footwork, but knocked away over the sideline, and they've ordered a throw in to Tampa Bay. Do you ever get into that wave, Chris, when you're at the game? Do you do the wave?
Oh, I'm the biggest fan there. I'll tell you how I love it. I think the wave is an exciting aspect of the professional sports in America, and it's definitely got its place in the soccer game as well. Why not? It's an exciting situation for the fans of Spartan Stadium.
Fans love it there, and Crazy George can really get them going.
George could get anybody going.
He gets crazier with age, I think. He's a lot of fun. All right, the Clash with a throw in here. Look at the early shots. Tampa Bay with a 4-2 edge as they've had a couple go in the back of the net here in the last few minutes to go in front 2-0.
Dangerous situation now for the next 10 minutes or so is for the Clash to make sure they don't let another goal in by trying to push and get it too quickly, Hal. What we need to do is solidify things and make sure we don't get that 3rd goal behind. And as I say, try and make it back to 2-1 and take it from there.
Well, here comes McKinley up the left side. Lays it right near the center line as they get organized. Vasquez playing it head to Valderrama. Good man to have the ball on his feet, and Valderrama chips it back with a Yallop. That's back to Valderrama again in the center circle. Long ball left side for Lassiter. Chased by Imanalo. Imanalo after it. And Michael kicks it up into the seat. Tampa gets the throw in.
Valderrama involved once again. They really can't give him that kind of time. He received 3 or 4 passes there consecutively and finally picked out Lassiter with a great precise pass. If they give him that kind of time, it's going to be difficult. He's a great midfielder.
Shaw saw the short passing game there, and then the wings run for the flags, what they call the Colombian triangle style that Valderrama is so successful at. Fortunately for the Clash, Imanalo was there in time to clear it over the sideline as he race down the field with Roy Lassiter.
Yeah, it's a tough assignment for Timmy Martin tonight because Valderrama with his 1 and 2 touch ability is just a difficult guy to mark in the game.
Well, Valderrama's got a couple, 3 or 4 necklaces on. Makes them easier to spot, right?
Yeah, something to hang on
up there. Lanier off his line to pick that one up for the Clash. About 18 minutes left in this first half, and San Jose down 2 goals as Lassiter and Ralston come up with the scores. San Jose had the attack going well. It didn't pay off. And there's the next home match, Clash and Bayer Leverkusen. Sunday, a week from tomorrow, 4 o'clock start. There's the number 408-985 goal for ticket information. You can phone right now. Martin having trouble. It's knocked back by Imanalo to Lanier. And that dangerous man Valderrama was right between them. But the Clash should dodge a bullet there. Out to midfield it comes. Gutierrez racing forward. Holding it on the left side. Beitcher to his left. Plays it to Espinosa. And Espinosa's foul is I
was just going to say that could be a yellow card caution there. It's about time the referee gave one to them. Espinosa put it through the legs. Got the yellow card caution.
Goes to Derek Backman. All right, Espinosa drives one down the middle, but none of his teammates can get to it. Doherty has the ball in the penalty area for Tampa Bay. We mentioned the 4-2 record, Mark, and boy, one of those losses, they had a 3-0 lead late in the game at the Meadowlands against the Metro Stars. This team could very easily be 5-1.
They've had problems maintaining leads, and so I'm sure that Coach Callaway is going to remind the Clash of that at halftime. But obviously they're at their home field. They've got momentum of being at home with the crowd, so I'm sure that they'll be trying. That's something they're trying to remedy on their side of the fence right now.
That's a good point. Beitcher wins the ball away from Hunyak, and the Clash come out of the defensive end. Here comes Rodas. Rodas missed a couple of games before coming back for the last one. He was away on World Cup duty. It's that time of the year. Valderrama with the center circle, and Mutiny trying to set up again on the attack. Back to Koyman. Koyman, 12 appearances with the U.S. national team. He's a real better, and now the ball stolen. San Jose has it. Espinosa. Left side of the attacking end. Gutierrez to his left. Beitcher to his right. His pass is deflected and cleared out of there by Tampa Bay. As you said, Chris, can't try to do too much too soon. Just a solid, sustained attack like the Clash had going here a few minutes ago. Maybe they can pull off 1 goal before the intermission, cut that deficit in half, and get back close.
Well, they definitely got to get close on Valderrama here, and, you know, he's looking dangerous all the time. So it's one of those situations that as long as they don't maintain some composure here and don't allow the Mutiny to get that 3rd goal, we'll see what happens after the break.
There's the 3 yellow cards already this evening for San Jose. Only 1 for Tampa. That was just issued to Backman. And Manalo and Roja have been for San Jose. Here's the ball at the left side. Beitcher taking in the attacking end. Sends it back in front. Headshot just wide to the left. Pretty good opportunity at there. And Bravo's ball just went wide of the goal.
Started with Henry taking everybody on again. Once again, being very positive. Henry Gutierrez taking out the defense. It broke to Jeff, who beat his man wide and put a good ball in. And Paul had a good opportunity there. Should have hit the target, really. I think he knows it, look.
Yep, Paul unhappy. He's been hot. 4 goals, 2 assists in the last 4 games. Now tonight, Chris, he'll get a lot more attention with Winalda about not being here.
Well, he's proven himself as a goal scorer in the league now, so all the defenses are going to be deservedly giving him a lot more respect. And so it's one of those situations that he's got to step up his game even further. Valderrama
winning one in the air there, headed down. Beitcher gets put on it, lifts it back, and San Jose brings it forward. Headed down toward the center of the field, and Gutierrez starts the attack. Dyack overlapping, bringing it upfield. The Charge Clash tickets by phone. Call 408-998-BASS. Same seat availability at all Bass ticket centers, including the Warehouse and Tower Records. Tickets also available at the San Jose State Event Center box office, or for season ticket and group information, call 408-985-GOAL. That's 985-GOAL. Operators are standing by. Jorge Rodas to take the corner kick from the right side. Bravo at the near post. Espinosa walking right onto the goal line now. It's room to the far side. That'll be over Doyle's head. Won by Hunyak. And cleared out of there by Backman. At midfield, Lassiter goes after it, but Roja will gain control of it. Push it back to Imanalo. The AC corner kicks even at 2-2. In the middle of the field, Valderrama comes up with it again, plays it in for Lassiter, but loses control of it. And Imanalo will bring it out of the defensive end. Boy, Valderrama's had a lot of touches already, Chris. And that's exactly what Tampa wants.
Well, I'd say, Hal, for you, for all the young midfielders watching tonight, I'd definitely recommend watching Carlos Valderrama's style of play. I don't think I'd recommend his hairdresser there.
Smythe, the automobile people, specializing in teamwork, integrity, and trustworthy since 1959. Smythe on Stevens Creek in Santa Clara. Smythe GMC truck, the proven leader, located on Stevens Creek in Santa Clara. At midfield, Flash coming into the attack now. They're down 2-0. Rodas fakes, winds up, takes it wide of the box again, bending it back in front, headed up by Koyman. To the top of the area it comes, and cleared out of there by McKinley. Beitcher gets his foot on it, and Dyack should run that down. Up, it'll go over the sideline and give away a throw-in to the Mutiny.
Still some good play in that midfield for the Clash. Gutierrez is doing well. Rodas is getting some good positions on the right. Espinosa is looking for the ball all the time. And so, they're still battling out there for every loose ball.
Look at the Mutiny fans here. They were expecting about 15,000 tonight. They had a little over 26,000 in their opening game. Back to the old days of the Rowdies in their heyday in the NASL, Chris, they had some big crowds here at Tampa Stadium.
Yeah, I think that the weather may be an effective situation tonight. Looks a bit stormy out there, but yeah, back in the old rowdy days, they were one of the best marketed teams. They were one of the forerunners as far as making the NSL what it was.
All right, here's Valderrama in front of the center circle, pushing it right side for Lassiter. Lassiter trying to get around Imanalo, and Doyle is there to knock it away. Works out on the right side, though. And Rojas troubles under shot. Great save by Lanier, cleared by Doyle.
Tremendous move by Steve Ralston there. He took on Benny Roja, got him back on his heels, beat him easily in the box, and Tom came up with a big save. Tom Lanier came with a big save there for the Clash.
Ralston almost had his second goal of the night. He's a St. Louis youngster out of Florida International, scored 19 goals his senior year, and boy, he found the net once tonight and almost found it again there. Here's the pass again to Lassiter, and knocked up by Doyle. Doyle there to clear it away.
Lassiter's getting free here. He's peeling off the defenders. As soon as Valderrama gets the ball, he's just peeling off the defenders and causing a lot of problems. Looks like we got an injury to Tom Lanier as well, which could be a lot of problems for the Clash there.
Shaken up, trying to walk it off. Looks like he's grabbing down his right heel or ankle, and boy, that would be a blow for the Clash. Here comes San Jose onto the attack now. It's knocked out of there. They're winding up and hitting on the half volley, but high and wide is Rodas. Lanier is still hobbling there. You can see Tom, and right ankle would be my guess. Is he's obviously in a lot of pain there, and just made a great save a moment ago.
I think in the play after that, I think he's got either kicked or stepped on the foot there, and looks like he's in a lot of pain. We got one at the other end here as well, so they're going down like flies at the moment.
Bruce Morgan is out to have a look at Tom Lanier, who we would guess has injured his right ankle, but we'll have to wait and get further word. Again, we are late in the first half. Let's see if we get him to look at it here.
Oh, yeah.
Doyle landed on him. Doyle coming over to clear, stepped on his ankle, didn't he?
I think he just caught it on the turf, to be honest with you. Howie just running out there. Looked like he wanted to stop and turn his ankle underneath, and it went way underneath. It may be difficult for him to put any pressure on that for a while.
So Doyle came over in front of Lanier. Lanier still sitting on the turf and getting attention from Bruce Morgan.
He just made a tremendous save as well about 5 minutes before that. Would Ralston beat in Ben on the left-hand side of the penalty area, came with a big save to keep the Clash at 2-0.
John, the Clash captain, has played every minute of this season.
Well, we got Dave Salisbury warming up here with Rafael Amaya. And big opportunity for Dave, obviously, if he gets to play. But I got to believe that Tom's going to play on here.
Dave is certainly very capable, Chris. As a youngster, was selected by the Clash. And, of course, Lloyd Calloway knows him well from the Blackhawks, an 8th round selection. 6'1", 180-pounder from Santa Monica.
Yeah, obviously a very solid backup, as it were, for Tom at this particular time. But he looks okay. He's run it off. Just one of those scary situations when you catch your foot and it goes underneath like that. You're not too sure. There's a lot of cracking goes on. And
all right, as Salzuelo continues to loosen up, let's go down to Dave Bolton.
Thanks, Hal. Although San Jose's Latin connection so far of Rodas, Gutierrez, and Ismael Espinosa have not been able to put together any action. It's been most impressive to see how two sides of Tampa's Colombian triangle, that is, Valderrama and Roy Lassiter, have been working the ball together. Evans Weiss forms a third part of that triangle. He's not here with Trinidad Tobago, but Valderrama and Lassiter so far very impressive coming down on offense.
They teamed up for the first goal. Ralston got the second. It's 2-0 Tampa as we head into the final 10 minutes of this first half. Throw in by Koyman. Iroha will win the race to this one along the right side of the penalty area. Playing it back, and that's lost over the sideline. And it's deflected out by Tampa. The Clash will get the throw in. So beyond the end line to our right, Oswego continues to warm up, should he be needed to enter the game. You mentioned Rafael Amaya is here, Chris. He's been out since training camp, injured his right knee, but he's back on the active roster now.
Yeah, they're a little bit healthier. The Clash are getting healthier. Obviously, Eric Van Olden not being here is a tremendous loss for the Clash with his injury, but they've got a little more depth on the bench tonight than they've had in recent weeks.
Right, throw-in coming up for Tampa. The Decathlon Club of Santa Clara is proud to be the official athletic club of the San Jose Clash and proud to be celebrating its 16th year as the Silicon Valley's finest athletic club.
Thank you, David.
It's a great social scene down there as well, how the Decathlon Club, they got everything. It's more like a sports resort.
Right there in downtown San Jose. All right, here's Beitcher fighting for the ball and lost away over the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Tampa.
The game needs to get going a little bit here again now. It's obviously those injuries have taken a little bit of the momentum out of it, but the Clash really need to start getting some pressure back down in the Tampa Bay end to cause some more opportunities, obviously.
Beitcher wins the ball in midfield. Love it goes to Gutierrez. And here comes Rodas on the attack for San Jose. Ball for Espinosa. Knocked down back there, and it's taken away. Tampa has it. Counter-attacking, but Iroha gets to it for the Clash, and now Imanala sends it up to Beitcher. Beitcher with a chest trap. Lifts it down to the center of the field. Ball takes one of those funny hops over the foot of Rodas, but he runs it down, and the Clash on the attack. It's given back to Rodas, right of the box. Right there to get him is Backman. Plays it back in front. Dyak forward on the attack. Winds up, fires, spiked out of there. And on a full volley, is hit back. Knocked out again. Good play by Doherty to squash the initial attempt. The Clash has it right back. Down the right side it goes. Down to the end line. Kept on the field by Espinosa. Out in front. And clear out of there by Koyman. Iroha is after it, and the Mutiny will clear again. Here comes Valderrama into the attack. What counter-attack. 3-on-3 as they start down the left side. Lassiter's got it. Valderrama racing down the middle. Lassiter holding. Back to Carlos. A little bit beyond his foot, and the Clash wins it back.
Some great action there, Hal. First from the Clash, a good bit of pressure down the right-hand side. Espinosa doing well. Rodas doing well. Troy Dyak came on and took a great shot. And going the other way, once again, the Lassiter and Valderrama combination causing trouble for the Clash.
Ball across the far side. Espinosa going after it. Can he keep it on the field? Yes, he will. Back it comes for Rodas. Winds up, fires deflected, and let's go down to Dave Bolden.
Thanks, Hal. I was just speaking with Bruce Morgan, the trainer of the Clash. He was out there looking at Tom Lanier. Said definitely tenderness in the ligaments of the right ankle. Looks like a sprain. Doesn't know quite how bad it is. We'll look at it further at halftime. But the kind of player he says Tom Lanier is, he'll stay in the game. They'll look at him at halftime, though, to see if he'll be out in the second half.
Ryan Rodas' effort high and wide. Goal kick coming up for Tampa here as we're inside the 7-minute mark of this first half. Lassiter and Ralston with goals for the Mutiny. They lead at 2-0.
I would think with Tom's injury, I would think how that half-time get some ice on it and strap it up nice and tight to stop the swelling, and he should be able to continue.
Ball at midfield. Iroha up high to win it. Here comes Beitcher on the attack. Bravo is in front down the middle. Beitcher holding. He hits for the middle of the field. Double teamed. Triple team now, but leaves it nicely. Good play. Rodas back to Beitcher. Flash on side. Beitcher holding it right of the penalty area. He plays it in front, and Doherty's there to cut in front of Bravo and scoop it up.
Jeff did well there. He decided to take some players on. He's going to try and make things happen for the Clash in the offensive half. And he had a good ball in, just not enough pace on it, and Paul Bravo was nearly there.
Beitcher really does have the ability to take people on. Very confident of that. He's played very well.
One of the local projects from, product from Santa Clara University. Referee's given a handball foul here, which is another one of those strange calls.
Foul in the center circle. Quickly, the free kick taken by Tampa. Valderrama playing it up the right side. Vasquez back to Valderrama. Head to Lassiter. Now to Backman to Valderrama. A little heel pass. Holding it in the midfield area. Roa knocks it away. Valderrama wins it back. Into Vasquez. Vasquez had to Valderrama. After it and winning the ball is Martin, and Martin knocks it ahead to Bravo. Bravo to an overlapping Imanalo. Here he comes down the middle. Nice move around the defender. Down the middle, a little grabbing going on. Plays over to Espinosa. Back in front, and it's cleared back to the left. Espinosa running it down to the end line. Keeps it on the field. Oh, Doherty up quickly off his line. Pulls it out of the air in front of Bravo.
Big Michael Imanalo came forward there. So strong. And just balled his way down the middle. Tremendous play. Espinosa once again with some fine play on the left-hand side. That was a good opportunity for the Clash.
Boy, you got to look at what Espinosa can do there. Getting rid of it quickly, and Doherty just in time to cut that ball off, or Paul Bravo is going to have a chance at the far post.
Looked like Michael decided, hey, I'm going to try and go score a goal myself here.
Well, that'd be fun to see.
Yeah, he's that kind of a player. He's got the range to get up there and get back again. So I'd like to see more of that in the second half.
Michael, good size, 6 foot, 170 pounder. Nigerian World Cup team in the 1994 campaign. A lot of people got the name in this country. Teammate of Ben Iroha. And two of the allocated players for the Clash. Here's a foul in midfield as Beitcher is thrown down.
Yeah, he definitely got thrown down by Koeman there. Came in with a very late tackle. Referee didn't seem to want to do any more than just give a foul, though, on that one.
Clash running out of time here in the first half. Less than 4 minutes remain. Going, coming to San Jose now, right on that center line. Dyack to do the honors. Espinosa trapping it. Clash may have a chance here. Out wide it goes. Espinosa will get to it. Waiting, holding it in front, and Doherty's there in front of Beitcher.
Rodas did real well there. He drew the player. He got in there before the defender coming at him and slotted a nice ball to Espinosa. Misael could have done better with the cross on that one.
Here's Dyack stealing and sending it forward. Little heel pass back to Dyack. Troy way out on the right wing, right of the box. Spends it back in front. Beitcher will make a run at it. There's a look at saves, one for each team to this point in the game. Gutierrez winds, fires right at Doherty. Doherty able to see through, looked like about 6 or 7 players in front of him. Got a good start after that one, Chris, and made the catch no problem.
Hey, he looks pretty solid at this point, isn't he? He hasn't made any mistakes at all.
Lassiter breaking away from Doyle. Down the middle he comes. Imanalo chasing him out. A shot and a score! Lassiter's second of the game. It's 3-0 Tampa.
Well, this one was just all Roy Lassiter. He's once again, he's peeled off the defender. He's taken him on. He's having a good time. He's doing the airplane to the fans here at the Tampa Stadium. A great run, supporting run here by Goran Hunyak to take the John Doe defender away and created some space for himself. And he beat Tom from the top of the box there with a well-placed left-footed shot.
So Roy Lassiter has his third and now his 4th goal of the season in this one. And Tampa sprints out to a 3-0 lead. He's got 7 points. Takes over the Tampa scoring lead.
That's really what the Clash did in these 2 minutes before halftime there, Hal. They, got themselves back in the game. We're playing some good attacking football, and that's a bad goal.
Valderrama's second assist of the night, so he has 7 points. He and Lassiter has 9 now. I think I may have said 7. 2 goals, and that gives him 9. All right, the Clash with the ball in the last 2 minutes. Down the middle, Martin, ball knocked away and comes out to Valderrama again at midfield. Into the center circle he goes. Long ball up the left side. Here comes Tampa Bay once again. Way over on the line, it's lost over the line by McKinley. That'll be a throw-in for San Jose. Into the last 90 seconds of this half, which, at least in terms of results, Chris, has been the weakest of the season for the Clash.
But they haven't been outplayed in a 3-0 manner, in my opinion, Hal. I mean, I think they've had a pretty even go of it. They started off very strong, a couple of letdowns, and obviously a 3-0 at halftime is... we need to obviously regroup at halftime with Coach Callaway and see if we can, once again, take it 1 goal at a time.
So it'll be a free kick with 1 minute left here in the first half. Tampa with 3 goals. First time the Clash has been down by that big a margin in its history. Tampa pushing it forward again. Down the left side, they just hold the ball here. On the sideline, knocked away by Espinosa. Foul call over there.
And the referee is going to give a yellow card here to Pittman for kicking the ball at Espinosa. which was stupid on his part, really. At this point of the game, leading 3-0.
He disagrees with the call, but players usually aren't too much in agreement with yellow cards, are they? Espinosa, Imanalo.
There you go. You'll kick it at him. There you go. Thank you.
And Aroha have the 3 yellow cards for San Jose. All right, down in the last seconds of this first half now. Mutiny holding it again down the middle, and that'll cross the field as time will expire. And the Clash with a lot of work to do. They're down 3 goals at the intermission here. Lassiter scoring 2, Ralston another, and it is 3-0 in favor of the Tampa Bay Mutiny at the half. Let's go down to Dave Bolton.
Thanks very much, Al. I'm here with Coach Calloway as he's getting ready to go into the locker room. Coach, looking back at that first half, some tough luck there for the Clash. What are you going to do second half to kind of close down Lassiter and Valderrama?
Well, we talked about closing them down before the game, and obviously the guys haven't done that. You know, we leave Lassiter unmarked in the box on the first goal. It can't happen. Valderrama, you know, does us on the second goal. Again, we got Ralston unmarked in our box. Yeah, you know, we can't win games if we're going to defend like that, and we got to sort that out. We got to talk about that. They're not defending well, and they're punished. We've not defended well, and we've been punished. You know, it's going to be a tough game to win now, isn't it?
Coach, thanks. Best of luck with the players in there. Definitely a lot of work ahead for the San Jose Clash.
All right, Dave, we are at halftime at Tampa Stadium, and the Clash with a long way back. They are down 3 goals to the Tampa Bay Mutiny. Stay with us. A lot coming up at halftime tonight.
The new Mazda sport truck, B2300.
I got a passion.
Unbeatable 50,000-mile warranty. Well equipped.
Passion for the road.
For about the price of a bare-bones Toyota, B2300. On sale now. Mazda.
Score a goal at Chippendale Grand's 5-star Albert and Mazda at the Capital Expressway Auto Mall in San Jose. Don't miss Sunday, May 26th at 4 o'clock when the San Jose Clash compete in their very first international match at Spartan Stadium. Be part of world-class soccer when international powerhouse Bayer Leverkusen of the German Bundesliga come to town, led by German World Cup legend Rudi Völler and the U.S. national team star Claudio Reyna. See the world's best play in San Jose. To charge tickets by phone, call 408-998-BASS or stop by any Bass Ticket Center or the San Jose State Event Center box office. For season ticket and group information, call 408-985-GOAL! The Sabercats tangle with the Bobcats tonight at 6:30 on 36 KICU.
Pizza Hut, your triple deckeroni pizza, baby.
Wow! What a pizza! New Pizza Hut triple deckeroni pizza. 90 pepperoni pieces, 6 cheeses, 2 crusts, 1 hellacious taste.
Now get a Flipper Squirt toy delivered for $1.69 each with any pizza purchase.
The Clash Ice the Burn Saturday, June 8th on 36 KICU. Watch a different world weekdays at 5:30 on 36 KICU.
Stevens Creek Honda and the San Jose Clash, the perfect team on the field or on the road. And at Stevens Creek Honda, you'll find the #1 selling car in the USA, along with their exclusive one-price selling. At each home game, Stevens Creek Honda honors the #1 Clash player. And by stopping at Stevens Creek Honda, your kids can register to win a chance to be a ball boy or ball girl for the Clash. Join the winning team now. The Clash and Stevens Creek Honda in San Jose, the one-price store, a better way to buy a car.
Welcome back to Tampa Stadium. There you see the halftime score. It's 3-0 in favor of the Mutiny. And Chris, the Clash got behind right away in this one as the Mutiny came up with a pair of goals, and 2 of them from Roy Lassiter.
Well, the combination of Carlos Valderrama and Roy Lassiter is causing the Clash a lot of problems tonight. Lassiter's making some great runs. He's losing his marker by peeling off people. And Valderrama has the nice touch and the quick release to find him with those runs. Here, once again, you got Lassiter going all alone and finding the bottom left-hand corner of the net with a left-footed pass, shot past Tom Lanier. This is the first goal with Vasquez finding Valderrama. Once again, just maybe 1 or 2 touches, finds Lassiter open at the top of the box. A good first touch and another good left-footed shot into the bottom of the net.
So the Clash in trouble here as they are down for the first time in their history by 3 goals. And Laurie Calloway obviously will have a lot to say in the locker room. We'll be back with a look at what's going on in the MLS this week, so stay with us.
When we received our first Consumer's Digest Best Buy Award, we were pleased. The second and third, very pleased indeed. The fourth, we were motivated. So during the Dodge Consumer's Digest Best Buy celebration, save on this Best Buy, Dodge Stratus, with more standard features than Contour, Altima, or Accord. And with $1,000 cash back or 1.9 financing, this Best Buy simply can't get any better. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Whether it's personalized primary care or for a sports injury rehabilitation, you may be their most valuable player. The Community Hospital of Los Gatos, the official medical provider for the San Jose Clash. Rent-A-Computer, the Bay Area's leading source of personal and office computer rentals, is proud to be the official computer provider and networking system of the San Jose Clash. Rent-A-Computer, networking the Clash to the Silicon Valley. The Sabercats tangle with the Bobcats tonight at 6:30 on 36 KICU.
Pizza Hut, your triple deckeroni pizza. Baby.
Wow! What a pizza! New Pizza Hut triple deckeroni pizza. 90 pepperoni pieces, 6 cheeses, 2 crusts, 1 hellacious taste.
Now get a Flipper Squirt Toy, delivered for $1.69 each with any pizza purchase.
Hello, I'm Fred Lacroix. On our next Silicon Valley business this week, the 100-day speech from Apple's Gil Amelio. He'll explain how he plans to turn things around. Plus, we'll be in Los Angeles at the Electronic Entertainment Expo, where digital entertainment struts its stuff.
Watch Silicon Valley Business this week, Sunday night at 10, and rebroadcast Monday morning at 6 on Channel 36 KICU Television.
Welcome back to Tampa Stadium. The Clash with a lot of work to do as they are down 3 goals to the Tampa Bay Mutiny, 2 for Roy Lassiter, the other for Steve Ralston. This is week 6 in the MLS. There's a lot going on in week 5, so let's get a look at that. Week 5 of Major League Soccer. It's Cinco de Mayo week in the MLS. New York drops D.C. in OT. Dodd burns the Wiz in KC. The Clash get a Rocky Mountain high. And L.A. puts on another good shoe. Midweek finds KC flying south to Tampa Bay, hoping to put down the Mutiny. Steve Pittman's first-half blast is stopped by Pat Harrington and cleared to Carlos Valderrama, who puts the Mutiny up 1-0. Take 2, half 2. A Harrington deflection creates a Diego Vieira goal. Tampa, 2-0. A West Coast Wednesday game. Colorado travels to San Jose, tied at 1. Goalkeeper Dusty Huddock's badly timed clear is deflected to Paul Bravo, who shows why he's San Jose's top scorer. San Jose midfielder Tim Martin ices the Rapids. The Clash 3, Colorado 1. Almost 18,000 showed up at Arrowhead to see if the Wiz could stop the burn. Seconds before the half, a Bo Johnson cross, a Preki goal, and the Wiz fly to a 2-1 lead. In the second half, Jason Kreese delivers a perfect pass to John Kerr, avoids keeper Pat Harrington, and finds nothing but net. Dallas finds its stride, ties the match at 2, and a Washington Rodriguez free kick finishes the Wiz. Dallas by a goal. The Revolution comes to Columbus for an Eastern Conference showdown with the Crew. Newly arrived Paul Geoghegan finds Alberto Nevada, who's feeling a bit chippy. The Revolution lead by 2 at the half. With just 3 minutes left, Pete Marino slides one past Aiden Heaney, tying it at 2. With less than 2 minutes to go, the Crew back to work. Brian McBride scores his second goal of the game, and the Columbus faithful do a victory dance with the first ever 2-time winner of the MLS Player of the Week. A mile-high match as the Mutiny rush the Rapids, the second match of the week for both teams. Tampa's Clee Koyman volleys Ivan McKinley, who ties the score at 1. Minutes later, Steve Ralston drills home the winner. Mutiny 2, Rapids 1. Sequel time in California, the second San Jose versus LA match in 3 weeks. Eduardo Hurtado strikes first. LA leads it 1-0. But San Jose strikes back. Paul Bravo stretches the net, tying the score at 1. It's a Hollywood ending, though. LA sub Greg Vanny steps off the bench to help LA roll to its second 2-1 win over the Clash. A battle of cellar dwellers, New York traveling to D.C. World Cup star John Hark scores on World Cup star Tony Miola. A beautiful pass from World Cup star Tab Ramos to prolific Giovanni Sabarese, to unlucky Jeff Causey to the net as New York slides to a tie. A frustrated Ramos hip checks his way to a red card at the end of regulation play. And in the shootout, Jeff Causey buys the fake as Ruben Dario Hernandez hits the winner. New York notches its second straight shootout win. A look at the standings in the East. The Tampa Bay Mutiny on top at 4-2, 12 points. Columbus back by 3 with Washington, the Metro Stars, and then the Revolution have been behind. In the West, the Galaxy unbeaten through 5 matches. Dallas is second, the Clash in third place, then it's Kansas City and Colorado. The Major League Soccer goal of the week, San Jose's Paul Bravo lobs to Jeff Beitcher. The Killer Bees strike for the Clash. All right, the Clash with a long way to go. Is Valderrama popular here in Tampa? Well, you be the judge. At any rate, the Clash down by 3 at the intermission. Back to talk with President Peter Bridgewater here at Tampa Stadium, so stay with us as the Clash meet the Tampa Bay Mutiny. We've got 45 minutes to go.
How can this be car of the year? You can't get up and walk around in a car. Cars don't have seats on rollers, or so many seats, period. Or so much space for so many things. And they certainly don't offer sliding doors on both sides. Well then, it would appear that for the first time ever, the Motor Trend Car of the Year is more than a car. It's a caravan from the new Dodge.
Don't miss Sunday, May 26th at 4 o'clock when the San Jose Clash compete at their very first international match at Spartan Stadium. Be part of world-class soccer when international powerhouse Bayer Leverkusen of the German Bundesliga come to town, led by German World Cup legend Rudi Völler and the U.S. national team star Claudio Reyna. See the world's best play in San Jose. To charge tickets by phone, call 408-998-BASS or stop by any Bass Ticket Center or the San Jose State Event Center box office. For season ticket and group information, call 408-985-GO!
Pizza Hut, your triple deckeroni pizza. Baby.
Wow! What a pizza! New Pizza Hut triple deckeroni pizza. 90 pepperoni pieces, 6 cheeses, 2 crusts, 1 hellacious taste.
Now get a Flipper Squirt toy delivered for $1.69 each with any pizza purchase.
Whether it's personalized primary care or for a sports injury rehabilitation, you may be their most valuable player at the Community Hospital of Los Gatos, the official medical provider for the San Jose Clash. Some people will settle for nothing but the best. At the Decathlon Club, we call them members. The Decathlon Club, proud broadcast sponsor and official athletic club of the San Jose Clash. Spend some quality time at the Decathlon Club.
Stevens Creek Honda and the San Jose Clash, the perfect team on the field or on the road. And at Stevens Creek Honda, you'll find the #1 selling car in the USA, along with their exclusive one-price selling. At each home game, Stevens Creek Honda honors the #1 Clash player. And by stopping at Stevens Creek Honda, your kids can register to win a chance to be a ball boy or ball girl for the Clash. Join the winning team now. The Clash and Stevens Creek Honda in San Jose, the one-price store, a better way to buy a car.
Welcome back to Tampa. Clash down 3-0. The Clash president, general manager Peter Bridgewater, joining us. And Peter, not a good first half for San Jose.
Certainly not, Hal. It's been a very exciting evening, but not for us so far. But the second half is still to come. We'll come back 1 goal at a time.
Might be a good time to look ahead. Your first of 3 international matches coming up a week from tomorrow.
Absolutely, a very exciting game. Bayer Leverkusen, a very, very good German team. And they're bringing their stars, and we're hoping to put up a good show against them. In fact, that's going to be our true test, to play against the international teams as they come into town. There's going to be 3 of them as part of the season ticket package.
All right, that'll be a lot of fun next Sunday at 4 o'clock, so be with us then at Spartan Stadium. We'll be back with a look at the statistical recap of the first half, so don't go away.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Jim Smythe with the Smythe Update. The GMC Jimmy is putting a full-court press on the competition. Let's go to the film. Powerful, tough, comfortable. What a ride! The Jimmy is the leader in its league. Whether you're on a road trip, picking up the kids, or taking on the crosstown rivals, this solid performer will be your team's most valuable player. Come to Smythe GMC Truck and test drive the 96 Jimmy. Well, we're out of time, sports fans. See you at Smythe GMC. Remember Smythe, the way you like to be treated.
If you listen to KCBS for news, you'll want to look at this list of reasons why you should try 1590 KLIV. CNN headline news 24 hours a day. San Jose area traffic and weather reports. San Jose area news updates. Stock reports that focus on the Silicon Valley. So if you listen to KCBS for news, why not give us a try 1590 KLIV, the radio station right next to the glove compartment of your car. Radio home of CNN headline news, KLIV.
What makes Benihana Benihana? So what makes Benihana Benihana?
Come see for yourself. It's our treat.
It's Manager's Treat Month at Benihana. Come in for special values.
So come on in. It's our treat.
Got a passion.
626.
A passion.
Total luxury. Priced like a base Altima. Best basic warranty in its class. 626.
Passion for the road.
On sale now. 626.
Score a goal at Kevin Dill Grand's 5-star Albert and Mazda at the Capital Expressway Auto Mall in San Jose.
Well, there you see the Clash's dilemma. They are down 3-0 to the Tampa Bay Mutiny. Chris, what did Laurie Calloway say in that locker room, would you guess?
Probably a little bit of everything, I would think, knowing Laurie.
Maybe not suitable for family TV?
Not at this point, but I think they have to get back to the way they started the first half. I mean, they dominated in that particular time frame. Had to start the first half.
Again, the Clash in the lighter uniforms, white with green, and Lassiter comes in again, fires, and knocked down as Salzwedel is in there at the keeper now for the Clash. Dave Salzwedel, Chris, with his first appearance. And we started to speculate in the first half, what is it like for a keeper to not play in a live game for all this time now, since back to training camp, to try to stay game sharp?
Well, I think the advantage he has right now is that the decision was made at halftime with Tom's ankle, and so Dave knew for the last 10 minutes he was getting in there, was getting prepared physically and mentally to play. So it's a good time to come in as a reserve, as it were.
Salzwedel, 6'1", 180 from Santa Monica, 8th round pick. Two-time All-American at Cal Lutheran. There's a look at him, and played with the Blackhawks, coached by Laurie Calloway. There's a look at the first half stats, and the important one, Chris, 3-0 Tampa, and they got the advantage a lot of places, but not on shots. San Jose with a 7-6 edge there.
Well, once again, I mean, the Clash has spent quite a bit of time in the Tampa Bay half of the field, and they've taken it to them. Yeah, they're 3-0 down. I guess the good news is that the Tampa Bay Mutiny have been 3-0 ahead before, and they blew that lead.
That was 2 weeks ago tonight at the Meadowlands against the Metro Stars. So the Clash would like to see history repeat itself in that way. Here's the free kick, headed out of there and run down to midfield. Rodas will get to it for San Jose. We started to say the Clash in the lighter uniforms, Tampa in their home colors of green, navy, and a light blue, and the black trunks, all crossed in front, and Bravo doesn't get it. Tampa Bay will bring it out of there.
On that crossing pass then, you see that there was 5 green shirts and only 2 white shirts. I mean, the Clash really had to get players forward if they're going to get something out of this game.
Tampa holding it at midfield. Then Yallop, Koyman, Vasquez listed as the defender tonight with Backman, and Ralston in midfield. Valderrama, Ivan McKinley, and Roy Lassiter and Gordon Plenyak up front for the Mutiny. Here's the ball to Lassiter down the right side. He's got 2 goals. Well, there to mark him. Plays it back in front. Look out. Oh, it's tackled away by Iroha. And comes out to midfield. Race for it. Vasquez keeps it alive for the Mutiny. Hold it out there in front. Tackle away. Comes to the front. And kept alive. Tampa still with it. Here's another chance. They can get down to the end line. 2 defenders are there. Played back in front. Doyle knocks it, or Beitzer knocks it away, and San Jose will come up with it. Gutierrez has it. The Clash. Salzwedel taking over in goal. His first appearance of the season. Imanalo, Doyle, Dyack, Aroha on the defense with Martin, Rodas, Espinosa at midfield, Bravo, and Beitzer completing their lineup. And they've got a lot of work to do down here, 3-0.
The referee missed a call there. I mean, that was a handball on Rolson on the right-hand side, and if he hadn't handled the ball, then Beitzer would have been in behind the Tampa Bay defense. So, tough call for the Clash.
Iroha makes the throw-in to Captain John Doyle. In the Clash home here in Leverkusen next Sunday. A week from tomorrow, 4 o'clock start. And the Clash will have a nice little respite from Major League play to get some of their injuries healed. I have to wonder about Lanier, that ankle in question after he went down in pain in the first half and toughed it out the rest of the way. Rodas coming in, and as the Clash bring it forward into the penalty area is Rodas. Dangerous area, fires it, and deflected corner kick. Let's quickly go down to Dave Bolton.
Well, thanks very much. An update on Tom Lanier, the goalkeeper for the Clash, who didn't come out. Coach Callaway saying his right ankle has swollen up so much it could be broken. Bad news for the Clash, especially with the team right now thin at goalkeeper. Dave Salzwedel in for the first time this season. Who knows how long now Tom Lanier will be out.
Now, that would classify as bad news. Tom has played so well, third leading keeper in the league, and I guess we'll just have to wait for the x-rays on that, not the news we wanted to hear.
I'm sure Dave will step in and do a great job, but the Clash will probably have to try and find a backup keeper for that as well, so back to the transfer market.
Iroha heading that one down a bit too much on the corner kick. Produces a goal kick for Tampa. Clash missing an opportunity there.
Yeah, it was a good opportunity. A good header, actually, by Ben. He did head it down into the ground and made it difficult for the goalkeeper. Maybe bounced over the crossbar. But once again, I mean, it's a good opportunity, and they've got to start taking some advantage of these opportunities.
That's just a matter of timing. And the angle down was a little too much. Mutiny at midfield, and Dyack knocks it away. Clash come up with it. Espinosa playing it ahead, and he'll be a foul as Martin is thrown down.
Tough tackle in the midfield again, I think, by either Backman or Martin Vasquez.
It was Vasquez, I think, so the free kick given. Rodas playing it ahead for Espinosa. Chips it back on the right side. Gutierrez has it there. Bends it in front, but the defense has that one well covered. However, it'll go over the end line and give away another corner kick.
Good pressure by the Clash. They're starting to get some space down this right-hand side with Gutierrez and Espinosa working well together.
Before every Clash home game, join in on the fun of soccer celebration, interactive soccer theme park. Enjoy the Honda obstacle course, the AT&T long distance kick, the KICU kick to win, the Mitre speed kick, face painting, tattoos, and specialty food court. Open 4 hours before most Sunday Clash games. And admission is free. For information, call 408-985-GOAL. All right, Rodas has it back at midfield. Plays for Gutierrez. He's attacking in. 2 defenders are there, and it's knocked away, and Tampa Bay wins it back. All played along the far sideline. And crossing the sideline, gives away a throw-in. If you joined us late, the Clash playing without Eric Winalda tonight. He's home with a shoulder separation. Goalkeeper Tom Lanier left at halftime after what may prove to be a serious ankle injury. And the Mutiny have a pair of goals from Roy Lassiter, one from Steve Ralston, and they lead it 3-0.
There's no doubt, Hal, that the early pressure the Clash put on the Mutiny, they probably could have used Eric in that forward position to take advantage of some of those chances they had.
Mutiny has it back at midfield. Lassiter goes after it. Rodas getting to the ball. A little shoving match there, and a foul is called. It'll be a free kick for San Jose. There's a look at the happy Tampa fans, and Chris, they have plenty to celebrate tonight.
Yeah, there's a few of those Carlos Valderrama wigs in the crowd there as well. There seems like there's more than one of him playing on the field as well.
Oh, I'll tell you, he is everywhere, it seems. And as we said, he had a lot of touches and set up 2 of the goals tonight. Very, very dangerous every time he has the ball, it seems. Doyle has it for San Jose. Lassiter makes a run at him and has to play it back to Salzwedel, who comes out of the area and chips it back to Big John. We're about 7.5 minutes into the second half. Flash down 3 goals here. First time that has ever happened.
Dave seems to have settled down quite nicely in goal. He had an early save. He's played a couple of balls with his feet. He looks comfortable.
And that's a compliment to Laurie Calloway. Oh, here's a chance, and in the area, shot goes wide right. Goal kick.
I'm looking at a penalty there. I really am.
I was looking for one, yes. Bravo kind of got pushed from behind, didn't it?
Well, he was in there with a crowd of players, and the referee gave him some advantage. He got a shot off, but it really could have been a penalty call.
It brought Laurie Calloway off the bench. He's up yelling at the linesman and now at the referee as well.
Well, he really hasn't played the ball when he first came through. The defender missed the ball. He fell on the back of Paul's legs. He's hurt himself and probably winded himself falling on the back of Paul's shoes there. So, for me, it's a penalty call.
And certainly Laurie felt so. Now Frank Yallop shaking up for the Mutiny.
Well, you need a little bit of luck, and at the moment the Clash aren't getting that little bit of luck. You need to get a call now and again, and that call should have gone the Clash's way.
Yallop shaken up just moments ago. We'll get another look at it here. Left his feet and went spinning into Bravo. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Bravo looking to see if there's a penalty. And it is Yallop on the deck who is shaken up. This scoring summary is brought to you by Smythe Auto, the automobile people. As we look at Thomas Rungan. Wondering if he'll have to make a substitution here as Yallop is up off the deck. Looks down the bench, there's Rungan.
Thomas played with me at the Aztecs in Los Angeles and came out of the Ajax youth system back in Holland and had a chance to learn underneath Rinus Mikkel, was one of the greatest coaches in the world. So,
all right, now we take a look at the scoring summary brought to you by Smythe Auto, the automobile people. Roy Lassiter picks up his 3rd goal in the 18th minute. Martin Vasquez, Carlos Valderrama with the assist. So it was 1-0. Quickly a 2nd goal in the 22nd minute by Steve Ralston. Another Valderrama assist on that one. And one more Tampa goal in the 43rd minute. Roy Lassiter scoring. Another Valderrama assist. So Carlos had 3. Tampa with 3 goals, and it's 3-0.
Well, we talked before the game that, you know, he was the one to watch, and 3 assists. He's really been the playmaker tonight, as you spoke of before the game, Hal, and he's the best at his position in the Major League Soccer right now.
Well, he'll have 2 appearances with the Mutiny at Spartan Stadium this summer, so you might make your plans for coming out to see Tampa. He's quite a show all in himself. There's some footwork by Doherty away from Bravo to knock it out to midfield. Gutierrez after the ball, and who will get it? Still no possession established, and finally the Clash has it. All over to Espinosa up the right side, lost over the sideline, throw into Tampa. A moment ago on the screen we saw number 2, John Diffley, loosening up for Tampa. If they need to make a substitution, he would be the man to come in, as Frank Yallop was having some trouble.
I think things seem to be back to normal. Diffley's the defender substitution, really, if one of them goes down.
Be a throw in across the way. We're nearly 10 minutes into the second half. All the scoring in the first half, and the Clash with a long way back. Doyle coming forward to send one of the attacking end. Clash need to make something happen fairly soon to give themselves a regional opportunity. We mentioned Tampa giving away a 3-0 lead at New York. Not only did they do that, Espinosa's ball deflected and goes back to the keeper, Doherty. Not only did they blow a 3-0 lead, Chris, but one of those 3 goals was an own goal to help the Metro Stars come back and win that in a shootout.
As I mentioned just a while ago, you need some luck in this game, and when they started getting 1 goal down, 1 goal back in New Jersey, they started to panic a little bit. All those 3 goals came in about a 5-minute span. So the Clash, you know, really trying obviously hard here to combat in the midfield and win ball in their half of the field and put them under pressure, but Newton is sitting back at the moment and really don't have to take any risks.
Ralston leaves the ball for Valderrama on to Vasquez. And the Valderrama again. He plays it all the way across the field. McKinley has it. Drops it back to Pittman. Now to Lassiter. Again, this is a 68-yard wide field here in Tampa, 5 yards wider than what you're used to seeing at Spartan Stadium. Tackle away there over the sideline by Gutierrez, and it brings up a throw in for Tampa. McKinley throws it in, brought right back to him, sends it out in front for Lassiter. Doyle and Lassiter go up, neither can get it. On the far side, it's kept alive and knocked over the end line. Last hit by Tampa. It's a goal kick.
Some solid work by John Doyle there. He got out there and challenged Goran Hunyak and wasn't beaten by the fake. Did well to make sure no more danger as far as the Clash was concerned.
All right. We're about 11 and a half minutes into the second half. 3-0. Don't miss this coming Sunday, a week from tomorrow at 4 o'clock. The Clash compete in their very first international match. Bayer Leverkusen of the German Bundesliga come to town, led by World Cup legend Rudy Böhler and the U.S. national team star Claudio Reyna. Avoid game day lines. Buy your tickets in advance. To charge tickets by phone, call 408-998-BASS or stop by any Bass Ticket Center or the San Jose State Event Center box office. For season ticket and group information, call 408-985-GOAL. Operators are standing by.
Now, Leverkusen have been a strong competitor in the Bundesliga for years now, and it's going to be a tremendous game at Spartan Stadium.
Yeah, that is a week from tomorrow, and another 4 o'clock start, as is the case on Sundays.
Got a free kick out on the left-hand side. Troy Dykes trying to make some stuff happen. Got in tight on Ivan McKinley and tried to win the ball back as early as possible. Gave a foul away.
Pittman has it placed down. Steve, U.S. national team member back as far as 1990, as recently as last year. Played in the Scottish second division, also Shrewsbury Town in the English second division. Dundee in the Scottish Premier League. He's been around.
He's also in the U.S. national team to play Scotland next week, and one of 3 players with the Tampa Bay team. Will Lassiter and Martin Vasquez being the other 2.
However, just going a little too high on the full volley, and the Clash. See Derek Backman miss up too high. There's a look at Dave Salzwedel saying his first action of the season. I think I started to say and didn't finish the thought, Chris, that that is a compliment to Laurie Calloway and the Clash. You can just kind of go through the motions at practice or really get some work done and try to keep your backup keeper sharp. You've got to really pepper him and put him through game-like conditions, and it would seem, at least of the way he started here, that they've been able to do that.
Which Coach Calloway and also Coach Davey Gold, who's the goalkeeper coach, has maintained game fitness for Dave.
Because he has not really actively played since preseason back at the camp. All right, there's a look now at Davey Lewis coming in to replace Beitzer for San Jose. Lewis is playing in his 7th game. He started 1 out of UCLA, 3rd-round choice. That was the Bruins' leading scorer last season. Beitzer, of course, playing on a bad ankle. Here's Lassiter with another chance. Salzwedel blocks it. Off his line quickly. Doyle whips, and a foul is called.
They called the offside in the play, but a great save by Dave. Came out early, made himself big and strong, and got to be a big confidence booster for him there.
Yeah, that was a brilliant play. Lassiter had a great chance, and he came out and just got his hands up and blocked it. I started to say Lewis in for Beitzer. Jeff, of course, hurt his ankle a couple of weeks ago, toughed it out for 60 minutes last week, and Winalda had to come in and sub for him just because there was no one else. And so Beitzer gets the rest of the night off.
One of those situations Coach Calloway's just got to go for 100% fitness here at the moment. Jeff's struggling a little bit with that ankle injury. We've played well while he was on the field.
We have exactly 30 minutes left, so Jeff able to go about 60 for the 2nd straight match. And unfortunately for San Jose, injuries and then that yellow card accumulation last week for Imanalo have left him kind of short-handed here early on this season.
Once again, these referees have been giving out yellow cards fairly freely, and some of them are warranted, some of them are not, and they sneak up to hurt at you.
They don't get paid by the yellow card, do they?
I think sometimes
can't say that. Can't say that.
I'm not the biggest fan of referees, but
the Clash have had plenty of them. There's a look at the fouls tonight, 7-7, so it's even that way. Dyak's ball. A little danger there for Doherty, but he backs up and pulls it out of the air. He takes another step back. That really got exciting.
Yeah, some good work again by Rodas, and he freed Troy down the right-hand side, but the final ball wasn't the best of quality we want right now. We need to get some dangerous balls across that penalty area.
Doyle to Dyak at midfield. Long ball down the middle, but no one close to it. Doherty has it at the top of the box, and now he'll pick it up in front of Paul Bravo. So we're 29 minutes to go. Look at the bench there of the Tampa Bay Mutiny as they look for what would be their 5th victory in 7 games. And they're the team to catch. There's a look at the Clash bench. You see Beitcher unwrapping his right ankle after playing for as long as he could tonight.
We definitely need a spark here from the Clash at this particular time. You got to look at players like Espinoza and Bravo and Henry Gutierrez to get in there. Here's Espinoza with a great chance.
Espinoza fires. It's deflected. Good play by Mark Doherty there as Espinoza had a chance. And Doherty obviously unhappy with that way that play developed. And a yellow.
I think that could be, is that his second?
I thought he had one in the first half. I thought Espinoza got one early on. The Clash had 3 because Iroha and Imanalo had them.
No, I think that one was to Rodas, actually, Hal, looking at the summary board here. So
okay.
Espinoza was just arguing about it at the time.
You must be right, because he's staying on.
He caught a handball, and I didn't see it, but one of those situations that ended up being a good chance for the Clash, but he caught it back for the handball foul.
Well, there's Dave Logan, Bruce Morgan working on the right ankle of Jeff Beitcher.
But that's the sort of ball we need to get, these early balls that Espinoza can get through on the defense. Just releasing the ball a little bit quicker with the midfield is going to cause some problems to this Mutiny back 4.
Throw-in coming up. Nope, been a free kick, foul call right on the center line. There's a look at Beitcher, who gave it his all tonight for 60 minutes.
Yeah, that ankle.
Santa Clara Star, who had the goal of the week last week.
Yeah, tremendous head ball from the cross from Paul Bravo. Just been suffering a little bit with that ankle, and it's one of those situations that to play his best, obviously needs to be at 100%.
Goal kick upcoming for Tampa Bay as the fans continue to enjoy this 3-0 lead for their team. I guess we got a shot there with no Valderrama lookalikes. Do it, Chris? I don't see any there, but you don't have to look too hard. He's around. Ball played out to the center circle, and Doyle goes after it for San Jose. Community Hospital of Los Gatos, official medical provider of the Clash. Community Hospital of Los Gatos urges you to always play healthy. Rodas has it in midfield for San Jose to Gutierrez. Up to Iroha. Drives it down the middle toward Bravo. A little too high. It looked like a handball. Chipped up and into the goal. I think he called the ball handball originally. Yes, penalty. It will be a penalty. He called it. And so the Clash will have their first penalty kick.
Well, although it's a penalty kick, Helm, it's a quick whistle. Followed up and scored an empty goal there, and with
like
a little bit of advantage, we've got a definite goal. Now we've got a situation where the goalkeeper can obviously make the save on the penalty kick.
So this will be a first for San Jose. Looks as though Bravo will take it. 26 minutes left here. The Clash down 3 goals. Penalty spot is 12 yards off the line. And really it is a guessing game. Doherty will choose one direction in which to move and either get lucky and deflect it, or Bravo will miss him and get the goal. Occasionally someone will miss the goal, but that doesn't happen very often.
Well, Doherty knows Paul. We played with him with the Blackhawks, so we'll see what happens on this kick. Got to favor the kicker.
All right, Bravo ready. Here he comes. And he scores a goal for Paul Bravo. That is 5 in the last 5 games now.
That's just what we needed, Hal. We needed a little bit of luck. We needed a chance to get a goal back, 1 goal at a time. Bravo very coolly took the penalty kick, waited for Doherty to make his move and slotted in the bottom corner. Great penalty.
He really was cool about his approach, wasn't he?
Very.
Well, that was pretty quick. It looked a little quick the second time back.
A bit faster on the replay.
Yeah, but the goal is on the board for Paul Bravo. Number 5 is 5th in 5 games, and the Clash at least has some hope now, down 3-1 with 24.5 minutes yet to play. There's the real speed, and Bravo beats him into the lower left-hand corner.
Well, you know, it's taken a while to get that bit of luck, but we've got it, and it's a situation now that obviously the momentum is going to change somewhat here in the game. All we need to do is make sure we keep the pressure on and don't give away that 4th one at the back.
Rodas losing the ball, and Valderrama has it back. Well, he hadn't touched the ball for a while. That's one of the best things that can happen for the Clash is keep it off his foot. Now Espinoza starts up the right side. Gets it down the middle. Rodas brings it in, winds up, and plays one that goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Tampa. And the streaky number 21 there, Eddie Lewis, who came in to replace Jeff Beitcher here in the second half at just about the 60-minute mark. But less than 24 minutes to go, the Clash down 3-1. Doherty has played a strong game. I mentioned Tampa would be visiting San Jose twice. The first time is Sunday, June 30th. The second time, Wednesday, September 18th. So if you'd like to see this first-place Mutiny team led by Carlos Valderrama, they'll be in twice. Again, the 30th of June, the 18th of September. And he's worth coming out to see.
Well, on tonight's performance, yeah, I mean, once again, he's the best at his position in the Major League Soccer. Colorful player. Looks like he really enjoys playing.
There's a little left elbow into the face against Hunjak. Giving away a free kick, rightly so. Ball to Lassiter. Played back for Valderrama on top. Down the middle for Lassiter. Imanalo knocks it away.
Good tackle.
Fans wanted a foul there, hence a penalty in the area, but it's not called, and Lassiter stays down. They're out of there now. Roja goes after it. Valderrama comes up with it. Lewis makes a run at it, can't get it away. Valderrama still with it. There's the foul in the area, or the non-foul, the tackle. Comes the ball down toward the end line, kept on the field, scoring chance, blocked by Doyle, and comes out to the right of the box.
Well, we definitely got to weather these little storms here and take these knocks and try and get back another goal here, Hal. I mean, obviously it's one of those situations that we're through here with an opportunity on the left-hand side with Eddie Lewis.
But Lewis can't get there in time. Played back to Doherty. He knocks it out to midfield, but Flash winning it back there, getting on the attack. Down the left wing it goes. Goes playing front for Bravo. Up he goes, and knocked out of there. Flash scrambling after it, and they'll win it back at midfield.
It's a quality ball came in from Eddie, though. It's a ball that's coming away from the goalkeeper onto the forward's head. He's getting some good positions down the left-hand side.
Espinosa pushed and fouled by Derek Backman. Todd lost over the end line. Goal kick for Tampa.
Misao tried to take advantage of a quick free kick here and just knocked it too far. But he's thinking, and he looks like he wants to win, and he looks like he wants to play, and he's trying to get his second goal back.
So the Clash, look at Thomas Rongen, the Tampa coach, looking on. This team looking good here with a little more than 21 minutes left and a 2-goal lead, although he's not feeling as good as he was with the 3-goal advantage. There's a look at the shot. San Jose with the advantage 13-9, Chris, but Tampa's put 3 of them into the goal.
Well, once again, I mean, they've pressured well. They certainly haven't stopped playing or haven't given up the ghost, as you were.
I don't know what Rongen's arguing about. There's a foul on Backman a minute ago. Maybe Rongen got a warning. Laurie Callaway got a yellow card in New England a couple of weeks ago. Chris, I have no idea what that was all about. There's a look at Steve Ralston.
I think the argument is something about the clock, and it's probably because the clock stopped right now, and I don't know whether or not the referee...
There's Laurie Callaway looking on. Laurie, a questioning of what exactly Rongen's upset with. Here comes the goal kick. Now, Ralston is obviously shaken up. Now he's down on one knee as play goes forward. Espinosa has the ball in the center circle. Lassiter goes after it. Valderrama gets his head on it, races for the ball, and the Mutiny has it, but it's won by Imanalo. Over to Roja. Out of midfield it goes. Lewis chips it back for Martin. Martin up the left side. He had his first goal against Colorado 10 days ago.
Would have liked to see Timmy try and give that ball back to Eddie Lewis a bit quicker there. Eddie's got some speed on the left-hand side. Seems to be causing the Tampa defense some trouble.
Yeah, he's had a couple good runs at it here. There's a look at Ralston again. As we have it at midfield, let's go down again to Dave Bolton.
Clock situation we just saw a few moments ago. What happened there, Thomas Rongen for Tampa Bay on the field talking to the referee. And while all that's going on, the clock's continuing to count. And you can imagine Coach Callaway not pleased with that, especially down now 3-1, every second counting in this match. Update on the goalkeeper, Tom Lanier. Better news there. Just talked with Bruce Morgan, the Clash trainer. He said it's definitely a soft tissue injury. Doesn't look to be broken at this time. Go ahead, Hal.
Second goal.
Paul Bravo scores again. Chipped into the right side inside the goal box, and he pushed it past Mark Doherty. Bravo scores again. That is 6 goals in the last 5 games for Paul Bravo. And hey, 3-2. The Clash right back in it.
Well, what can you say about Paul Bravo? Just a great striker's goal. Johnny on the spot. A nice little through ball here, and he's got the foot onto the ball before Mark Doherty charging out and slotted it past him. The Clash are back in this game, and we've said it before, Hal, but Tampa Bay lost a 3-goal lead before, and here we go again.
What a story Paul Bravo has become. 8th-round pick out of the University of Santa Clara, played with the Blackhawks, was the Rookie of the Year back in 1991, and Monterey Bay Jaguars last year, and 6 goals in the last 5 games now for Paul. 2 tonight, and a 3-0 Tampa lead has sliced to 3-2 with a little more than 19 minutes left, so don't go anywhere. What a comeback this would be for San Jose.
Well, they just haven't given up, Hal. They just haven't given up. Even when things were going against them in the first half, they were playing some good football, and they've chipped away at this lead.
So a little less than 19 minutes to play for the Clash. Community Hospital of Los Gatos, the official medical supplier of the San Jose Clash. Community Hospital of Los Gatos will make you their most valuable player.
What happens now, Hal, is that some of those tired legs that the Clash had are starting to feel a lot fresher, and vice versa on the Tampa team, some of those legs are starting to feel a bit heavy.
Rodas in the attacking end. But Clash will watch a spring in their step now. They're back close, down the middle, give and go. Dyack has it, pushing it right for Espinosa. Down to the end line he comes, and it's blocked over the end line. It'll be a corner kick. So here's maybe another chance.
Great little move by Espinosa, got the corner kick. Good defending actually by Pittman on that particular play. But another dangerous situation with the Clash.
But Espinosa taking the corner, bends it out in front, and Doherty strongly off his line. Races out to cut it off in front of Troy Dyack, who is racing down the middle.
Yeah, well taken ball by Doherty. He looked calm on that one, didn't he?
Laurie Callaway looking on. He'll be calling out some encouragement to his team to push hard now. 18 minutes left. Here's another look at Doherty's play. And Dyack racing right by him. Eddie Lewis credited with an assist on the goal. That is Eddie's first point in Major League Soccer, as he set it up for Paul Bravo's second. There you see it, 3-2 with just under 18 minutes to go.
Everything to play for, Hal. 17, 18 minutes left. Momentum swung, and I think that the Clash have got a very good chance of getting a result here now.
Throwing at midfield, and Backman has it. Coming down the left side for Lassiter. Lassiter just left of the box. Worked by Imanalo. Imanalo going for it in front of Lassiter, and he's lost it over the end line. That'll give Tampa a corner. So a scoring chance for the Mutiny here. Lassiter with 2 goals tonight, same as Paul Bravo. Remember our next TV game with the Clash 3 weeks from tonight, the Dallas Burns, Saturday the 8th, 5:30 airtime here on KICU Channel 36. So be with us then. All right, here comes a corner kick out of the left side for Tampa. And headed out by Bravo. Back over the end line again for another corner. All dropping back and playing some defense there. One more corner kick coming down. Backman, or Martin Vasquez said to take it to the far post, a little too high, and that'll produce a throw-in for San Jose. Jolly Mon's Deli and Catering, under the palms, breakfast, lunch, and espresso, 2450 Scott Boulevard, Santa Clara. Jolly Mon's and the Clash, changing the attitude of soccer. There's a look at the Tampa fans. They got to be a little concerned now. They were up 3-0 at the half, and a couple of goals by Paul Bravo have sliced the lead down to 1.
Well, Tampa's got to pick up their game now. You're starting to see Valderrama get a little bit more involved now. It's almost like he was sleeping for the last 30 minutes, and you've got to credit the Clash there for not giving up and just taking the game to Tampa Bay.
Ball played down the middle. It's knocked away in front of Lassiter, but Valderrama runs it down. Valderrama pushing it in front. Look out, here's a shot from Lidl. Makes the save.
Another good opportunity set up by Valderrama, but Dave was well positioned, and Vieira really didn't get anything on the shot.
All right, we are getting down to close to the 15-minute mark now. 3-2 is the Tampa lead. Ball played across the field. McKinley has it. Out to Backman and stolen by Barden, but Mutiny has it back. McKinley going after it. Galderisi is on as a substitute here. He's the former New England marquee player who was let go. And Giuseppe Galderisi just flew into town Thursday night, trained for the first time with Tampa Bay last night. He's number 20. 10 appearances with the Italian national team and played with Alexi Lawless. Padova in the A-League in Italy. They feel he has some arthritis in his knees, Chris, but no question playing in that league for that long. He's a definite player.
He's a quality player. He scored goals at the highest level in Italy for a number of years, and he didn't fit in New England, but it's a good opportunity for him now to pick another home in the Major League Soccer.
Trying to set up Lassiter there for a chance at a third goal. Now battle for it down near the end line and deflected over the end line. That'll be a goal kick. And let's see if Dyak got whacked there. I guess he's all right. So a goal kick for Dave Salzwedel, who took over at the start of the second half for Tom Lanier, who injured his right ankle tonight, and Davis played very strongly. Now it looks like Victor Amaya may be ready to come. Rafael Amaya may be ready to come in for the clash. Get Amaya, 13th round pick out of Long Island University. And he has not played since training camp when he suffered a right knee injury, and looks as though he's going to replace Ben Aroja. So Rafael Amaya comes on for his first appearance with San Jose. And Ben Aroja gets the rest of the night off. He's playing on a tender hamstring and doesn't appear to be re-injured. That's the good news.
He's probably just starting to feel it as he gets tired there, Hal, and Coach Callaway wants to make sure there's no more mistakes back there for somebody with a slight injury. Put on Rafael.
Long ball in front of Bravo, and Yallop able to shield him off the ball, and the goalkeeper Mark Doherty has it for Tampa. You know, Chris, I never got around to asking this. I think we said tonight it was 87 degrees and 92% humidity, as there you see Aroja's substitution a moment ago. That the weather conditions as the ball crossed back for Lassiter. He scores again, but foul been called first. A foul first, left side of the area. Lassiter appealing, wanting that third goal. We've already had 2 hat tricks in the MLS this week, and Lassiter wanted one there, but the whistle was blown. The foul's been called.
Strange call there, and I think that he may have given a push against Lassiter as the ball came in there. But looked to me like it was a fairly clean play. No offside on the play.
No. Suffice it to say, S.C. Baramos, the referee, has not made a whole lot of friends here tonight, Chris. Take one more look at it.
Now, maybe they called McKinley off on the give and go as he went back to him. So
Valderrama bringing it forward again and stolen nicely from behind. Good play by Gutierrez there. After the ball, Valderrama with it. Gutierrez comes up with it. Here come the Clash on the counterattack. They're down a goal with 12.5 minutes to play. Knocked back to the other end.
Well, Tampa Bay starting to pick up the game again, and obviously goal disallowed for Roy Lassiter. They brought on the substitute Galderisi as a forward, which means that they're still obviously going forward, not sitting back on this 3-2 lead. And it's going to be an exciting last 12 minutes.
Nervous Thomas Runyon looking on now as the Unity's 3-goal lead is down to 1. Started to ask you, Chris, about the weather conditions here tonight. 87 degrees and 92% humidity. Clash obviously certainly not used to that humidity at all. How difficult does that become early in the season when you haven't played in weather like this?
Well, usually the first 15 minutes of the game and then the later part of the game where the points really start to kick into you. And it really depends how the game's going momentum-wise. Right now, I mean, the Clash are feeling pretty good about coming back from a 3-goal deficit, and they've got some spring in their step.
Laurie Callaway watching, calling out encouragement as his team has rallied from being down 3-0. They're within 1 now, and there you see it. Just over 11 minutes to play. And here may be an opportunity. Ball sent up the right side. Crossed in front by Esposa. Headshot and right on the keeper. Wow. Bravo shot right at Doherty.
Troy Dart came in and made the interception, fed Michel Espinoza with it, and he just made a perfect pass with Paul Bravo, who's been putting those chances in consistently this year, and that one went straight at Mark Doherty.
I saw Laurie Callaway's reaction, and I think Cal thought for a minute they had the tying goal.
Well, Cal obviously said some magic, if not too strong words at halftime, and the team has definitely reacted to him. This is a good opportunity for Paul. And he hit it, he hit it well, he hit it strong, but good positioning by Mark Doherty. But a good opportunity for the Clash.
Doherty, a 1.5 goals against average coming into this game, and had perfect position on that one.
Important thing is, though, how we're creating chances, and Espinosa is starting to get some space, and that's dangerous for the Mutiny.
Doherty kicks it out into the center circle. Doyle up high to win that ball. Lewis goes after it. And the Flash lose it. Comes out toward the center circle, and San Jose has it back. Lost over the sideline. That'll produce a throw in. Maya, who just checked in replacing Iroha, quickly makes the throw, and Rafael has it back. This pass goes a little wide of Gutierrez. Maya has it again, and that'll be lost over the sideline for a throw to Tampa.
Well, Amaya came on, he's got a spark. He looks like he's full of running, that's for sure.
Fouls very close. Tampa with one more than San Jose. Half Moon Bay Golf Links is the #1 rated golf course in the Bay Area. In addition to great golf, come and enjoy breakfast and lunch at the Enterprise Saloon and Eatery. For more information, call 415-726-4438.
Another good opportunity for the Clash. Henry Gutierrez taking it at the defense and knocked the pass just a little bit too strong for Espinosa to get the cross in. Went out of bounds before he could reach it. But the Clash are pushing, they're pushing and pushing, and they're creating a lot of problems for the defense of the Mutiny right now. It's 9 minutes left and plenty to play for.
Gutierrez with his first assist tonight. Here's Doherty playing it to midfield. And let's see who'll win this ball. It's going to be John Doyle watching it go over the sideline, and then take the throw in. Doyle quickly into Imanalo. Mike tries one, and let's see. Lewis goes after it with the defender, and Dave will control. And here comes Valderrama into the picture, but Flash maintaining possession down the middle for Rodas. San Jose on the attack again. Lewis over to Espinosa, fires, and it's just wide left.
Some great play by Eddie Lewis. He's really going at the defense. He fed Misael Espinosa on the right. That was close.
That was a good chance. Espinosa just wide of the goal. 8:20 left. San Jose needs that one more goal after being down 3-0. Another look at the last play.
A great strike by Espinosa. I'm not sure it didn't get a deflection there, but it just snuck past the far post. He's getting some good positions here, Al. I got a feeling Espinosa is going to start his account this evening.
All right, goal kick upcoming for Doherty. And the Mutiny as we hit the 8-minute mark. Set back to the San Jose defensive end, cleared by Imanalo. Knocked back by Tampa toward the center circle, and they'll win it, and it comes to Valderrama. He spins forward, away from Amaya. Away from Gutierrez, and plays it off on the right wing. 3-2 the Tampa lead here as we get down to the final 7.5 minutes of play. It was 3-0 at one point, at halftime in fact.
The Clash are working real hard to throw Tampa Bay off the game here, not giving them any chance to control the ball away from them. It was tremendous work by the Clash, the ability to try and stop them playing and getting back into this game.
Espinosa over to Amaya, and all the way across the field. Flash pushing hard. Martin coming forward. Winds up, driving one down the middle, but we get to Rodas. Rodas has it, holding out on the right side. Plays it back to the trailer. Firing one is back, but it's much too high and wide. It was deflected, and it'll be a corner kick. Here's the attendance score, 12,047. Not what they'd hoped, but a respectable crowd. The MLS average is up around 24,000 coming into the weekend.
They've seen an exciting game, 5 goals once again. Major League Soccer is definitely scoring a lot of goals.
Espinosa to Bravo. It's knocked into the air, and Doherty off his line. Lewis makes a run for it, and it's lost over the end line. Oh, did he call a foul on Lewis? I think he did. Pushed from behind, and Eddie Lewis gets a foul. And let's see who's shaking up. Who's on the deck there?
Paul Bravo down.
Well, Bravo's down, and so is a member of the Galderesi. There's a look at Bravo getting flattened.
Well, Paul went in bravely, and he went in there with the goalkeeper coming out. It's one of those situations that good goal scorers put their head in there, and sometimes they get hurt.
So Lewis called for the foul as he raced for the ball, and Eddie and his mates have 6 minutes left to try to get the tying goal. Doherty knocks it out to midfield. Scramble for it there. And foul's called. Valderrama plays it forward for Lassiter. Imanalo clears for San Jose. Embasa Jalapenos in the Clash. Hot stuff. Look for Embasa's full line of great-tasting Mexican products at your grocer today. Check out Embasa products for special discounts on Clash tickets. Bring home the taste of Mexico with Embasa jalapenos. All right. Mutiny in the attacking end. Ball around right at the top of the box. Takes the ball. Chips it back down the middle. It'll give and go back to Carlos. Sends it around in front. Nobody can get there. And the Clash will run it down. San Jose can now push for that tying goal as Espinosa comes forward. Winds up. Plays it long for Lewis. Stops it at midfield. Now San Jose can set up. Bravo has 2 goals tonight. The Clash need 1 more with 5 minutes left. Here they come on the attack. Left of the area. Down the middle, Rodas. Pushing it to Espinosa on the right side. Marked by McKinley, and now Vasquez has a little trouble, but he finally clears. Out to Valderrama at midfield. Wallace for a 2-on-2 situation. Lassiter in front. Valderrama still holding it. Lassiter's got 2 goals tonight. Valderrama has 3 assists. Here's the ball played on the right one. Shot taken. Kicked out by Salcedo. Great play by Dave.
Tremendous play by Valderrama, just waiting and waiting and waiting for the runner to get there and make the extra person. And there he came with a big save again. Gives us a chance to tie this game.
Eddie Lewis' ball is cleared out by Koyman, headed away. Run down by Gutierrez. Back on the left side for Imanalo, and it's knocked up high into the air. That's out toward the far side of the field, and let's see, it's kept on the field. Espinosa battling. And a foul will be called as he and Galdarisi went after it, and they call it on this end.
It's been a tremendous effort in the second half by the Clash. Hal, a lot of tired legs out there right now with just 3 minutes to play.
Yep, the clock in the Mutiny's favor now as opportunities for the Clash grow short. The free kick taken. And headed into the air, and Amaya has it for San Jose. Trips it forward, Gutierrez is there. And it's won, but lost over the sideline by Tampa. The Clash with a throw-in. 3.5 minutes left to get that tying goal. I think shootouts are too popular with the Clash, Chris, but they'd probably settle for one about now.
I think it's a good time to win a shootout. No doubt about that.
All right, here's Martin coming up the left side. Tim marked by Backman. Spins around, leaves it for Lewis. Eddie to the middle of the field. The clock winds for the 3-minute mark. Down the middle, Imanalo double teamed, and Valderrama goes to move to the side and take it away. Less than 3 minutes to go. Clash need 1 more goal after being down by 3, and Doyle has to clear it up into the seats.
A little bit too much football there, and Michael getting in a position where he's double teamed. I like to see the ball maybe at this point in the game certainly be in that danger area in front of the goal, but a little bit more help.
Tampa taking all the time they can to make the throw, and here it comes, headed away by Maya. And San Jose has a chance to get it back in the attacking end, and they will.
That's a foul.
And Lewis is fouled across the way. Hunyak whistled for the foul. Free kick for the Clash. 2:20 to go. And Doyle is going to come down and get in the attacking end rather than taking the free kick.
Exactly, yeah. Let somebody else take that free kick, and let's get John Doerr in that penalty area.
Seemed like a very legitimate foul call there. All right, here's the free kick taken down into the penalty area. Doyle going up, and so is Martin, cleared out of there by Tampa. All the way out to the center circle area of the field. The Mutiny has it back. Push forward for Valderrama. Here he comes racing down the left side. Carlos now stopped, holding it. Looking for something good to develop. Chips it to Lassiter. Give and go back to Valderrama. Clash appealing for a handball, and it has been called. Foul. Valderrama obviously displeased. And Lassiter shaken up. Clash quickly taking the free kick. Here they come. Ball down for Bravo. A little shoving match goes on, and the Mutiny has it back. Lassiter's up. He's okay, and he's offside, too.
It's a good call by the referee. It's definitely a handball by Carlos Valderrama there, and the Clash got on with the game and take advantage of a couple of players down injured.
All right, let's check quickly now with Dave Bolton down below. Dave?
Hal, thanks. Ironically, when we were talking about Tom Lanier with the update, the Clash starts turning things on offensively. The update on Lanier, he's been taken to the hospital. Bruce Morgan, the trainer, said it doesn't look like it's broken. It's a soft tissue injury. More on that, I'm sure, in the days to come. Minimally, though, Bruce thinks he'll be out at least 3 weeks.
Wow, 3 weeks.
That's a tough loss for the Clash, yeah.
The good news is Salzwedel has played very strongly since he came on, and now it looks as though John Diffley will enter the game for Tampa when play is stopped. We're down to 45 seconds as you see the precious seconds ticking away for San Jose, and Mark Doherty wisely taking all the time he can to make this goal kick. And he's going to
I think the referee's going to stop the clock here.
Stop as we make the substitution. So Diffley will come on. Yeah, let's see who comes out. Backman out of the game. Derek Backman leaving. Diffley, U.S. national team member back in 1988. Youngster from New York, out of Long Island. The U.S. ISL champs. Longan looking on. So number 2, John Diffley in. And we're down to 30 seconds. Maybe one last run for the Clash is all they have left as the ball is knocked over the sideline. One last rush available for the Clash as they need a tying goal. Dyack to make the throw. Long ball down the right side. Bobo can't get to it. It comes out near Lassiter. Out it goes to Rodas. They're down to 15 seconds. Dropping the ball. Espinosa lost it over the sideline, and that might be it. Time may run out on the Clash here. The Mutiny will use all the time they can. Down to 2 seconds, and that'll be it. It is all over. As Rongen, now let's see, what is the referee rule? A yellow card is issued here to Yolov. Will he put time back on the clock? I guess he will.
Well, they asked him to throw it in 2 or 3 times. He's obviously waiting for the game to finish, and he just booked him for wasting time. And he's going to play these next 2 seconds with everybody on the field, plus a few other people as well, by the look of things, Hal.
Rongen obviously not happy with that turn of events. Now it's thrown in. And now the final seconds have expired. It's all over. And the Clash come back strong, but come up just short. Roy Lassiter's 2 goals matched by Paul Bravo's 2 goals. Carlos Valderrama with 3 assists tonight. One of them set up Steve Ralston. And Tampa Bay wins it by a score of 3-2. 3-0 in the half. The Clash came back for 2, Chris, but just couldn't quite get that equalizer.
Well, the Clash played well in the first half. They had some good opportunities, gave up some silly goals from the standpoint of breakdowns.
Okay, the San Jose Clash come up short with a big rally here in the second half. As we look at Paul Bravo, 3-2, the Mutiny wins it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
When we received our first